In today's news, licensing board among developments to come with new Liquor License Act. VI Food Fair, Fungi Fest and Christmas tree lighting takes center stage at CBR Tortola Pier Park. Customer service is focused at civil service as unit provides updates. The BVI Health Services Authority extends the stay of Cuban Health professionals as staffing issues plague health sector. The VI is said to benefit from enhanced siren technology, and hotelier Miss Maria Dawson has passed. We have all the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Freeze. Choose your mix. Choose your flavor.
Good job there, brother. All right. I'm surprised you're here.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
Charles, it's been 60 years.
I wish it was 60 more.
Let it go.
No, you know what you did.
It was just ice cream. But you know what? It was delicious.
What?
We're like a family get-together without all the family drama.
What you gonna do?
CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome everybody. It's Thursday, November 17th, 2022. A terrific Thursday to each and every one of you. I'm Ron Grant, coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, local hotelier Miss Maria Dawson has passed away. Miss Dawson transitioned today, Thursday, November 17th, and she was widely known across the territory for opening the very first hotel in the Virgin Islands. The management staff of CCT and 284 Media do extend our condolences to the family of Miss Maria Dawson. The British Virgin Islands Health Services Authority has entered into an agreement with the Cuban Health Authority in the interest of extending the employment of health professionals to the territory to supplement the understaffed healthcare sector. This is according to Minister for Health and Social Development, the Honorable Marlon A. Penn, who made the revelation before the House of Assembly.
The following steps are being undertaken by the BVI Health Services Authority to help address staffing shortages. The BVIHSA has entered into an agreement with the Cuban Health Authority for the extended deployment of a limited number of physicians, specialists, and nursing staff for the next year. New markets for nurse recruitment are actively being explored, including Ghana, and the Philippines, as nursing shortages are the most pressing concern at this time.
As he reflected on the situation at hand, Penn lamented that the already challenging task of keeping the health sector well-staffed has become an even more daunting task following the COVID-19 pandemic.
Securing adequate technical and professional staffing for the BVI Health Services Authority continues to present a challenge as we compete with the rest of the world to not only recruit, but also to retain well-trained and motivated staff. Several countries have resorted to offering significant inducement, including increases in compensation and benefits and immigration incentives, in order to recruit from the market that has shrunk considerably since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic.
In addition to the challenge of recruiting new staff, the issue of retaining skilled workers is also of great concern. To this end, Penn said the retention strategies are being considered.
Retention initiatives are being reviewed by the BVIHSA's board for all clinical and allied health staff to ensure that trained staff can be retained while operating within the budget limits. And staff training arrangements are being expanded in collaboration with HLSCC to provide ongoing professional development opportunities.
The government of the Virgin Islands is seeking to modernize the processes which guide liquor licenses within the territory through a bill entitled Liquor License Act 2019. The bill was brought before the House of Assembly for a second and third reading by Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley on November 15th. There, Wheatley reflected on the necessity of updating the existing legislation, which he noted was last amended in 1981.
Madam Speaker, the legislation governing the sale or manufacture of intoxicating liquor in the Virgin Islands has been in need of update for quite some time. And through the Liquor License Act 2019, it is hoped that this Honorable House will be able to modernize the statutory framework. This bill is a product of a considerable volume of work done over the past several years. Therefore, I know it will be a relief to many persons to see that their hard work has borne fruit in the form of a modernized legislative framework.
Wheatley said that given the age of the existing act, which was enacted in May of 1964, a special committee was appointed to review the act and make recommendations to Cabinet for changes to the act. On this committee sat an extensive list of local officials, including the Attorney General, Director of Public Prosecutions, Permanent Secretary of the Deputy Governor's Office, a representative from the Governor's Office, Financial Secretary, Commissioner of Inland Revenue, Chief Fire Officer, Chief Environmental Health Officer, the Chief Physical Health Planning Officer, the Director of Trade and Consumer Affairs, and the BVI Chamber of Commerce and Hotel Association. Now, viewers, the committee was formed in April of 2014 and submitted its report to Cabinet in 2015. Wheatley noted that the Cabinet accepted the document and its recommendations and subsequently moved forward with discussions for a new act with the Attorney General's office. Within this new act, he noted several major developments, including the formation of a liquor licensing board.
Part 2 includes provisions that establish a licensing board that will manage and execute the process of issuing liquor licenses. Currently, as per Section 16, persons applying for a license are required to appear before the licensing magistrate on a licensing day, who grants the license if he or she considers that it should be granted.
The new act also calls for a change in the mechanisms currently used to conduct site inspections and seeks to replace the use of police officers with that of trained public officers.
Presently, inspection of premises for the liquor license process is done by police officers. The new proposal under Section 7 and 8 of Part 3 is for the Minister to designate suitable public officers to act as inspectors for the purpose of inspecting premises where a notice of application is made for a liquor license or where liquor is sold. The idea, Madam Speaker, is to have a team of trained inspectors to conduct the inspections, guided by the requirements of the Act.
When 284 News returns, VI Food Fair, Fungi Fest and Christmas tree lighting take center stage at the Cyril B. Rumney Tortola Pier Park, and customer service is the focus of the civil service as a unit provides updates. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Introducing a show poised to help guide modern-day men into 21st century distinguished gentlemen. It doesn't always involve suits and bow ties, but raw, real-life lessons. I'm taking you outside in the field to share the journey of some of the BVI's the best and brightest men. From East End to West End, Virgin Gorda to Jos Van Dyke, not forgetting Anegada. Our Virgin Islands gentlemen are doing the damn thing. We are the movers and shakers of this generation. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman. Season 4 by yours truly, Ron Grant. Raising a generation of greatness. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on 284 Media.
That's out. That's 6. That's out.
With
worldwide medical coverage and affordable premiums. We're like a home match that isn't played at your actual home. CG Insurance. Good like that.
My turn. Oh, come on, guys.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Hello viewers, welcome back. You're watching 284 News out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. The Virgin Islands Food Fair, Fungi Fest and Christmas tree lighting takes center stage at the CBR Tortola Pier Park on November 25th, 2022 as part of the Culture and Tourism Month activities. Recently, I sat down with Junior Minister of Tourism and Culture, the Honorable Alvaro Maduro Keynes, alongside Business Development Manager Ms. Zoe Walcott, who encouraged the public to come out and participate in the events.
Well, it means a lot because I'm totally committed to culture, to preserving, to teaching our culture. And as I always say, what Bria Smith said in her song, I just phrase it a different way. You can't know where you're going if you don't know where you came from.
Indeed.
You know, so it's important to preserve and teach our culture so that our youngsters don't forget.
Indeed, and speaking of not forgetting, we are embarking on a number of activities on the 25th of November. I want to begin with the food fair, and I know this is, of course, would be special to you because you bless us so much with your delicacies. Tell us about the food fair, the types of food and crafts that we can expect.
Well, I'm excited, so
Yes.
I'll be going from morning till night. I take it, and of course you can come out and get your favorite, all your favorite, the dove pork, corn pork, mutton, you know, steamed fish, pea soup, guava.
Bong.
Bong bong.
What is that, Zoe?
Cassava bread.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you. Okay.
And all the different types, of course, being guava my favorite.
Okay, yeah, hands down.
Hands down. You know, so, and then you have all your local craft, you know, made from whether coconut shells or, you know, what we used to call long ago, crepe paper, the fly catchers, and all those various cultural items.
Honorable Keynes also spoke about the highly anticipated Fungi Fest, which is now back in action.
Yes, we have our local, you know, Zion Sounds and the Lashing Dogs, Four Strong. We also have Fungi Band from Cedar School.
Okay.
And we're still awaiting confirmation to see if the other primary schools would be able to send a band. You know.
Understood.
And we have the Sugar Hill band from Anguilla and Tok and the Boys.
Okay.
You know, coming in from Nevis. So it should be a night of, you know, pure fungi dancing, fungi music, fun.
Amazing. Of course, I know we have our young Razor Blades as well.
Razor Blades as
not
well.
forgetting the amazing Leon and the Hot
Leon
Shots.
and the Hot Shots.
All the way from VG.
Yes.
You know, and
Really,
we can't,
Ron?
all the way.
From
They,
VG.
listen, they gotta catch a boat, right? Additionally, Ms. Walcott spoke about the partnership and support of donors along with the CBR Tortola Pier Park to make the event possible.
Well, Ron, the reality is, I think initially when the Pier Park was started, there was this fallacy that the Pier Park was singularly for the tourists.
Yes, ignorantly so.
Yes. And one of the things that we have been focused on is really just amping the guest experience, which includes local alike. It includes also the visitors that stay overnight. And we just wanted to make sure that we created an authentic feel, an authentic experience at the Pier Park. So of course, hand in hand with the Department of Culture. And I'm so happy that when I called Honorable Alvaro Maduro Keynes, she felt that it was the appropriate location for us to really expand the food fair, which has been in there before, to including the Fungi Fest, to make it an all-day authentic experience. So you have authentic cuisine, authentic music, the VI way in all its splendor. And of course, because we are the gateway to your getaway, we wanted to ensure that not just the tourists, because we have 2 vessels, 2 ships in that day.
Wonderful.
We've also encouraged the seniors to come out. We also have a number of schools that we're reaching out to as well to ensure that there is a meaningful participation in the activities that will be taking place at the CBR Tortola Pier Park, where there is something for everyone.
Persons are also encouraged to come out in the evening for the grand Christmas tree lighting.
Well, I want to acknowledge, of course, the government of the Virgin Islands, the Department of Culture, BVI Tourist Board really came on board at the last minute to assist in promoting. Nagico Insurance really stepped in in a meaningful way, not just for the lighting of the tree, but also to sponsor the Fungi Fest activities. And of course, the Rotary Club of Central Tortola, who also facilitated the purchasing of that 30-foot.
Wow.
Not a 10-foot, not a 15-foot, a 30-foot. If you want to say 30, a 30-foot Christmas tree as part of a full amalgamation of the activities that will be taking place. And that's going to happen around 7 p.m. during the Fungi Fest. So, you know, the whole ambiance, you know, the whole, we want to make sure that once again, this was obviously an opportunity for synergies to happen in quite a cohesive manner.
It is the perfect marriage.
Yes, and the Rotary Club of Central Tortola were pleased as punch
to participate.
To ensure that, like you rightfully said, one of the staples of the season that heralds the start, because it's Black Friday as well.
Indeed, we're going to get to that.
So, of course, we wanted to ensure that there was also an activity for the younger persons that will be coming there, almost looking forward to the lighting of the tree, similar to Santa Claus coming on Christmas Eve.
In case you missed it, and to view the entire interview, visit all 284 media platforms. The Customer Service Care Unit through the Deputy Governor's Office in a recent interview provided updates to the public on the program. Kitty Moan Rebane spoke about how the program has been going thus far.
It's been exciting.
Okay.
It's been a challenge, but it's exciting because we know where we are and we know where we want to be. We know the road that we need to take to get there. And we recognize it's going to take some trying, and it's going to take other persons believing in the program and being accountable of their actions and what they need to do to help us to be successful on this journey.
Ms. Abara Brown, who is the manager of the Customer Care Unit through the Government of the Virgin Islands, put into perspective just how long the program has been in place, as well as what some of the major concerns have been from the general public in regards to customer service.
Well, the program has been in existence, thank you so much for asking that question, Ron, since May 2020. We basically recognize the importance to ensure that we serve our customers in an exceptional manner.
Okay, now what are some of the concerns that your unit gets from the public as it pertains to customer service? What are some of the big areas of concern and perhaps areas of improvement?
Okay, some of our areas of improvement, around we have included our appointment system. You might have heard about that.
Of course.
And we basically want to make sure that our customers are served exceptional. We understand the importance of their time. We value their time. And we want them to understand that we know how important their time is to us. So we have introduced the appointment system. We've also added on the appointment system the ability to rate us.gov.vg. It's a new link.
I have been doing that actually.
Wonderful,
yes.
Wonderful. I hope one day you might call and I connect with you so you can rate my service.
Not a problem.
And so our customers now have the opportunity to rate how the experience was at an appointment. We want to hear what is happening, how pleased they are, and we want to know what's happening even within the departments to see if we need to make improvements with services, how things are flowing, how persons are being served. So that's one of our implementations. We're also introducing See-Click Fix system.
Okay.
It's a system, a monitoring tool system that would allow us to be able to monitor the departments, how fast they're turning over requests by our residents, and to be able to monitor how our customers are receiving service.
While addressing the accountability of public officers, Ms. Rubain had this to say.
What Ms. Brown mentioned, rateus.gov.vg. Rateus is a platform that we've developed that allows the public to rate the service that they've received. It's in a centralized location being monitored by me.
Okay.
So persons, once they make complaints, we are able to address the complaint rather than department heads or public officers hiding behind what may have been done or what may have been said and not being held accountable for their actions. So if we are in a centralized location, we receive the information in a centralized location, we're able to monitor and hold the persons accountable for what they've done, how they're offering service, actions that they may have taken. But we need persons to use the service so that we are able to keep these persons accountable.
In closing, the ladies had a message to the general public about their role in assisting the customer service care unit.
So we need the public to understand, if you are happy with the service, use the platform. If you're not happy with the service, use the platform. The only way we can know what is going on with you is if you tell us, but not just tell the person that you're interacting with. Submit it to the centralized location so that the person that is overseeing everything is able to recognize what's happening. We also need the public to recognize we don't necessarily, we know we have challenges currently and we know we have some changes that we need to make. So I don't expect persons to absolutely give grace or be patient, because of course this has been a long time coming.
Yes.
But help us along the journey so that we can get there.
Viewers, when 284 News returns, police record an upsurge in theft from motor vehicles and VI to benefit from enhanced siren technology. We have the details of this and so much more after a quick commercial break.
You value traditions. You value music. You value education. Family. I love you. Service.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Viewers, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force is recording a spike in the theft of motor vehicles and is asking the public to ensure that vehicles are locked when not in use, particularly within parking lots during the day and overnight. 4 separate incidents were reported in the last week where cash, bank cards, cellular phones, and tools were among the items taken from unlocked vehicles. One female was identified after a member of the public saw her opening the door of a vehicle. Police are discouraging persons from leaving valuables in their vehicles. With no alternative, persons should lock all doors and keep these valuables out of sight. The public is asked to be on the lookout for individuals loitering and acting suspiciously in or around parking lots. Persons with information can contact the police through its 311 access number. And closing out our newscast, Director of Disaster Management Jason Penn has said the Virgin Islands early warning sirens now have better connectivity and enhanced remote activation capacity following improvements carried out this week. Mr. Penn said the sounding and monitoring of the response of each individual siren unit remotely means better emergency alerting territory-wide. In an official quote, he said the latest improvement means that sirens may be activated in a targeted manner from community-specific hazards and that we will have feedback to confirm their status. The director stated that this upgrade results from a partnership with the firm Federal Signal Base in the United States, which has been instrumental with a shift toward digital alerting for early warning sirens. He also said, and I quote, "This shift from analog to digital technology throughout the National Early Warning Multi-Hazard Alert System has been underway for several years, and it was boosted by the rapid improvements made across the system after the impacts of 2017. We are very grateful," he said, "that we can continually improve our systems as the technology advances. Residents are reminded that the emergency sirens are sounded on the fourth Friday of every month as part of a monthly test of the National Early Warning Multi-Hazard Alert System. Again, that test is done on the fourth Friday of the month as part of a monthly test of the National Early Warning Multi-Hazard Alert System. During a test, sirens emit an electronic wail for 60 seconds. In the event of an actual emergency, the sirens would sound continuously, signaling residents to tune into local radio stations or check the DDM app for website additional safety information. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure, of course, to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, and of course, like us on Facebook at 284media, and again on 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I will see you again tomorrow as we deliver your daily dose of local, regional, and international content. We are your source for honest and impartial news right here on 284 Media. Happy Thursday, everybody. Have a beautiful evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Yo, everything good there?
Aye. This thing got me one way, daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What do you really? Hey, this ain't like you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out that trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch and you don't say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
All right, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today.
The beautiful Virgin Islands, or nature's little secret as some prefer, where the weather stays warm and the drinks stay cold, where men in wigs get their lawyer bills paid by governments and governments lose planes, where walls are built and prisoners escape. You vacation where we suffer. BVI love.